Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this beautiful gele, guys. This video will be in 3 parts: part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay, this video I'm going to put it in a playlist in my channel. You click my channel icon, then you go to my channel, then you click on playlist, then you see gele tutorial there, then the 3 video will be there. If the part 1 and part 3 is not yet there, it means it's not yet out. Styrofoam board. This is how it looks like. Styrofoam head, sellotape, hot gun. Then you need your cord. This cord is, the size of this cord is 3 centimeters in the circumference. Elastic measurement is 13 by 3 centimeters. You need your fabric. You need 1.5 yard of fabric. 1.5 yard of fabric for this. This is the 1.5 yard of fabric. Then I cut it like this. This for the pleat is 43 by 60 centimeters. That is the cap of the gele. The front pleat is 43 by 60 centimeters, and I cut 2 of this. We need 2 of this. Then this is for the scarf. The one that we attach to the pleat is 50 by 40 centimeters. And the fabric for the cord is 117 by 55 centimeters. Measure your first cord, 57 centimeters. Then cut it. Then after cutting it, you pin it down to the styrofoam board. Then you just continue like that. Cut it, pin it, cut it, pin it. Then mark that line. That is the line you follow to just be putting your cord. Always sellotape it when you cut it. Sellotape one side of it, and the sellotape side should just be in one side. Then you pin it around. This is the second layer. Cut it. You have to be patient with it when cutting. It can be hard, depends on your cord. Then you pin it. Then we'll do the third one. Sellotape. Cut it. Then you do the third layer. I'm going to be doing 11 layers You can do yours 11, you can do it 12, depends on how high you want it. If you don't want it so high, you can do it 8, you can do it 10, just so on and so forth. Then cut it and pin it. Then you just continue like that till end. So you measure 5 centimeters. You measure 5 centimeters, you mark it with chalk. You mark that place with chalk. Then you go down 5 centimeters, you mark it with chalk. This is the fabric, the 117 centimeters fabric. Then you mark it. Then you go to the other place, you mark it 5 centimeters. Then you go to the down, then you mark it 5 centimeters. Then you continue like that with the whole fabric. You cut 11 strips of fabric. You need 11 strips of fabric. If you want to do your gele 10, you cut 10 strips. If you want to do your gele 8, you cut 8 strips. But in this, we are going to be making 11 layers gele. Then after marking it, you put your ruler in the chalk line. Then you start to cut 5 centimeters strips. Then we are cutting 11 strips. If you want yours to be high 10, you cut 10 strips. You just continue to cut it like this. So you just continue to cut like this. These are the fabric strips. Then you fold the fabric strip and iron it. You iron all. If it's 10 strips you cut, you iron all the 10 strips. Take it to your machine to sew. You sew all the strips. Then you use this pin you are seeing on the screen to turn your strips. It's a bit hard to turn, but just be patient with it. The more you turn, the more it gets easier. Before you turn 2 or 3, you get it. So just be patient with it. Then you look for iron rod. This iron rod, I bent it in the tip, in the up there, as you can see. You look for iron rod, then you bend it. Then you pass your needle through this cord. This is how to do this. You pass your needle through the cord, then tie it. Then take this rod and pass the thread through. Then you pass it through the tube. You have to be patient with it too. The more you do it, the more it just gets easier. You need patience a lot to craft. You cut it, then cut the other side, then you put the cord where you took it from. Then you just continue like this till end. Don't scatter this cord together. You take the cord, pass the fabric through, then put the cord where you took it from. You just continue like this till end. Then you now connect the cord together. You connect it together. Make sure it's flat. You see the way I'm doing it? You use your hand to just systemize it when sewing. Then you just connect it together like this. Then you come out of, you see the way I'm doing it? After sewing this first one together, then I won't cut the thread. I will take the thread to the second cord, then take the thread to the third cord. Just continue like that to join together. Just continue like that till the end. If it's difficult for you to pass the needle through, you use your plier to draw the needle. It's only difficult where the sellotape is. After the sellotape, it's just easy to join together. After connecting together, then you now start to sew the cord together. You have to join this cord together. You pass your needle through all the cord. You just be rubbing it the way I'm doing it to make sure it's flat. Then after coming out of this place, then you take your needle up, but you have to hide the needle inside the cord to go up. Then you pass your needle inside the cord. Then you just continue to sew like this. You hide the needle inside the cord, then sew up. When you get to the up, you hide the needle inside, then come down. You just continue to sew like this till end. Then you just continue like that till the end. This fabric to cover where you join at the back is 24 by 6 centimeters. Then you fold it like a bias. You see the way bias is. You fold it like a bias. You fold it, then iron it and gum it to cover where you join at the back. Then after gumming it, then you now sew it to secure it. Only gum is not enough. Then you now sew it to secure it. You sew the fabric. You pass through the fabric, then pass through the cord, pass through the fabric, then pass through the cord. Just continue like that to secure it.